There's a lot that goes into building an effective mobile application. In this video, we'll run through a number of factors you should consider. When scoping out and developing your app, there are a number of considerations to keep in mind. Planning, the type of app you want to build, the type of device you're building your app for, the platform and tools you'll use to develop your app, and promotions and marketing. Let's start with planning. As with anything in marketing, you'll find success if you plan and focus on the customer first, not your own needs or the demands of the technology. Therefore, before you write one line of code, you need to get to know your customer and answer one primary question. What problem does my app address for the user? The clearer you can be about how you're serving your customers through and with your app, the better chance you'll have at developing and releasing a successful app in the wild. So, think through the experience you want to offer and focus on the tasks you want your user to complete. Make sure your app experience is consistent across every page and every menu. Ensure you're concise and using appropriate language. Experiment with the navigation and call to actions. Make sure they're clear. Just because you understand them does not mean your audience does. Minimize any field input or typing requirements for using your app. The more input that's required by the consumer, the less they'll be inclined to use it. Mobile's about tapping and interacting. Map out all the potential user flows that you'll have within the app, and keep in mind that people may be interrupted, so consider how your app experience will handle these interruptions. For example, a push notification may come in, they may receive an email, the dog may jump into their lap. How will the app handle it? Will it crash, or will it handle it gracefully? Another example is the carrier network may drop. What happens to your app when it loses connection to the network? Planning is an exercise that you need to repeat over and over and over again with direct feedback from your audience. In fact, if you're just getting started in developing your app, you may want to consider the minimum viability strategy for your first app release. This strategy is simple. Build an app that meets the base level of functionality that you're looking to provide to your customers, i.e., the minimum viability app. And then release it to the market. Then take a step back and listen to your customers' feedback. Update your app and then re-release it. Be sure to tell your customers through your marketing that this is your approach and that you're inviting them to co-create the experience with you so that you can service them.